Good morning, folks. Hey, it is Thursday, and thank you for joining me for episode 59 of Soapbox Daily. Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today, we are going to discuss why are there all these major weather storms lately? That is the question for today. That is the topic for today. And speaking of which, hey, how is your integrity today? How has your integrity been all week? We are coming to the tail end of the week, the close of the week. It is Thursday, and so we only got 1 or 2 days to go. But how has your integrity been? Have you been the positive change? Have you been the change the world needs? And not to sound repetitive, but hey, check out our main website, getoffmysoapbox.com. All the links, all the information, all the FAQs, all there. Check it out. So today I'm going to try to prove something with myself. So my regular 9 to 5 job has, it has its days. Really are. Some days are more demanding than others. But I just, I'm running out of time this morning. And as I can see by the clock on the wall, it is already about 20 to 12 noon Eastern. And so I want to see if I could wrap this up today, get it out to you in time, like I always try to do. I always try to have this out before 12 noon Eastern. Let's see whether or not my skill set has went the way it is and whether or not I can actually pull this off within the next 20 minutes. We will see. If not, hey, my apologies. I will try to do better. So let's get into today's topic. So scientists are detecting a stronger link between the planet's warming and its changing weather patterns. Though it can be hard to pinpoint whether climate change intensifies a particular weather event, the trajectory is clear: hotter heat waves, drier droughts, bigger storm surges, and greater snowfall. They kind of contradict each other. Interestingly enough, one kind of offsets the other, and you're kind of figuring out, hey, why can't they just cooperate? And you have heat waves, you have, the rain come in and take care of that and, find a balancing point. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. The question is why is this happening? Well, human activity is causing rapid changes. Yes, it's our fault, folks. It is the human fault. Human activity is causing the rapid changes to our global climate. They're contributing to extreme weather conditions. This is the human factor. It is the human condition of why there is a global crisis when it comes to weather. When fossil fuels are burned for electricity, heat, and transportation, carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that traps solar radiation, is released into our atmosphere. Yes, fossil fuels, that is oil, that is gas. It's causing this issue. And it's not news. We've known this for a long time. We've known this for a hell of a long time. So when you get into your car to just go down to the corner store where you could have walked and you don't have an electric car and you're burning fuel, you're kind of catering, you're kind of causing this issue. Over the past century, massive increases in carbon dioxide, methane, and other greenhouse gas emissions have caused the temperature on our planet to rise. That spike in global temperatures is fueling climate disasters that will only get worse unless we take action. Experts warn that we are running out of time to dramatically cut pollution to avoid climate catastrophe. It's true. Look at what's going on. Look what happened in Florida. Look what happened on the east coast of, North America. This is not surprise, It's not surprise. Could it surprise you here? No. This has been escalating for a while, people. Think about it. Hurricanes are becoming more intense. These storms systems draw their energy from warm ocean water. Wildfires are burning longer and wider because, larger fires in hot, dry years. Extreme heat gets hotter. Heat waves pose health risks and strain on energy systems. So it's kind of a catch-22. You turn up the AC, which adds to the actual problem, vicious cycle. Drought conditions persist. Moisture evaporates from water bodies and soil. So they're not getting enough water. And when they do, it just doesn't stay because it has to absorb itself into the ground to a certain point. Warmer temperatures drive increases in precipitation. Areas have historically trended towards heavy precipitation will get wetter, which means flooding, which is not good. Sea levels rise, causing flooding because the polar ice caps are melting. So oceans are warming and land ice is melting. Winter storms hit harder. Trapped water vapor leads to heavier snowfall. So what can we do? We know what we should be doing for a long time now. But yeah, why are there major weather storms lately? Well, because we're not taking care of the planet. I've said this before, and I think a few other people have said it before as well. And again, it's the human condition. We have to move beyond fossil fuels. We have to clear the way for clean energy. We have to make sure everybody benefits, find a balancing point that works for everybody. and take on new projects to protect, take on for the next frontier, protect climate forests, promote climate smart, agriculture, and stop the petrochemical build out. Get rid of fossil fuels, folks. We got to do this. All right, so take action. That's all I'm going to say. Because, why are there major weather storms? It's because we're not doing what we're supposed to do. Change your car. Go electric. We'll talk about the batteries in another time. But we have to get control over this. We have to deal with climate change. Otherwise, these major weather storms are going to get worse, and they're going to get more frequent, and they're going to be coming soon to a neighborhood near you. All right, so that's it for today's show. I wanted to cover that. In case some people are wondering why there's major storms lately, that's because we're not taking care of the planet and we're burning gas and oil and we're just causing more of the problem, and it's going to get worse. And only you can help stop it. Keep that in mind. Do your part, do the right thing, show some integrity. Let's go from that. So I'm going to wrap that up for today. Hey, thank you for listening. Thanks for being here. I'm your host, Mad Morgan. Please check out getoffmysoapbox.com and also over on Twitter at Mad Soapbox. I'd like to hear back from you. Give me some feedback. I'd love to hear what you have to say on these shows, and anything you want to share and contribute. I'd appreciate that. Other than that, hey, have an amazing Thursday. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next episode. Bye for now.